Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today Ruger's actually standing up. It's because he's trying to pick his napping spot. And I'm just getting ready to film some stuff. So I figured I would film it, film a little chit-chat right with me, discuss some entertainment and pop culture because Hi, me from the future. So when I did this intro and did this video, it was 2 weeks ago. So I talked about a bunch of stuff that was happening online and a bunch of pop culture stuff that has basically kind of gone by the wayside and isn't really relevant anymore. So this chit chat get ready with me is going to be a full voiced over tutorial basically. So you're going to see my lips moving and they're not gonna match what I'm saying. I know sometimes that's kind of annoying. But it is what it is right now, and I'm also doing laundry, so you will probably hear my washer and dryer running in the background. 'Tis the life of people who don't do content full time. But anyway, let's just jump into the makeup, shall we? So as always, just starting off with my eyes, I used my concealer as a primer, and then I just went in and set it under the brow and across the lid with just a skin tone color. This is from my new nudes palette that I got. I did a review on this. I can link it if anyone is interested in that. It came in that mystery makeup box that I got, if you guys have been here for a little bit and saw that. But I'm just using a big fluffy brush to lay this all out. At the time that I filmed this, all the Nicki Minaj, Megan Thee Stallion stuff was popping off, so I talked about that. And also some different things I had seen on TikTok. So if anyone wants me to talk about that stuff, I certainly can. But newer, fresher drama. But then I went in with this kind of, it's like a raspberry color on a pencil brush and just kind of laid it out for my crease. This was a very multi-step eye that involved a ton of blending and stuff. So I tried to cut the blending down as much as I could because I know it gets boring, but I just used a clean, big, fluffy brush to blend out my first layer of this raspberry pink color. Obviously this would have been a really good Valentine's Day look, but it's still February. We can still pop off with some pinks in the middle of winter. And then I went back in with the same color and just darkened that crease up a bit, so it was more of a dramatic, not really cut crease, but just gave a lot more definition and was a smoother transition than what I had before. I love these pencil brushes to do this kind of stuff. I don't care if it's the correct technique. I just love this. The old way of makeup, 2016, I will stick with that forever. I don't care how the aesthetics change and come and go. I am a full glam, full color girly, and I will be till the day I die. So I wet my brush down, went back into this palette and grabbed one of the foiled pink shades and just packed this all over the lid. And then, of course, did a winged eyeliner, which I guess also is out, and the youths are saying that's a very millennial thing. A winged eyeliner is timeless. It has popped up in every decade for at least a little bit. The shape has changed, the length has changed, but there are wings in 1930s. Vampira has winged eyeliner. In the 50s it was there. Elvira has winged eyeliner. In the 80s. I will never give up my wings. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. But I just threw on some mascara after I did my eyeliner. Nothing crazy. I've been loving this primer, by the way. It's the Undone Beauty 4-in-1 Solid Serum. Prime, tone, hydrate, and highlight. I really like it. Just kind of all over. It feels like roll-on deodorant, to be quite honest with you, but I really like it. And I got it at Ulta really cheap because I don't know if it's being discontinued. It's probably being discontinued. Or something, or at least my Ulta's not selling it anymore. Underpaint today, so we're gonna do all my concealing and blush underneath. I think there is. I mean, I've been watching Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, which is probably my favorite one this year, of all the housewives I've watched so far of these last seasons. I think Beverly Hills has been my favorite. It's just a little bit more lighthearted than some of the other ones. I mean, obviously there's some stuff still going on with Erica Jane and like Kyle Richards, like divorce kind of playing out on screen, or like separation, I should say, because they're not divorced yet. I don't know, it just, for some reason, that one's more entertaining to me than some of the other ones lately. Although OC wasn't bad either. I don't know, I'm just not a big fan of Tamara. I don't like Anne Marie either. What do we think her... That was way too much. What do we think that's about? Like, I read a couple things. Obviously, there's no saying that these things are 100% true. Like, her being a nurse anesthetist, so just, like, yeah, I believe that she is. But someone said, like, they took class with her, and that she gave off that, like, mean girl from high school, who becomes a nurse, and it's like, why is the worst person you know always become a nurse, and they have, like, no bedside manner, and they're just in it for the money kind of thing. So after I underpainted, I put my foundation on top. Obviously, that liquid blush got away from me a little bit. But with this foundation, this is the Conceal and Define from Revolution. It looks so pretty and fairy-like, which is kind of what I was going for with this look. Just something very kind of ethereal, I guess, especially with the wig and everything, which you saw in the thumbnail and you'll see at the end. But yeah, I really like doing this with my liquid blushes as I kind of learn, you know, what's too much, what's too little with them. They're so super pigmented. And after I did my foundation, I put a little bit of the liquid blush back on with the brush I used to blend it before, and then went back over that with my foundation, just kind of stippling and veiling everything on and off. And then I went in with into my under eye with a little bit of a different pink shade, just to define underneath the eye a little bit more. Sorry, my light died again. I put my lashes on, and the angle that they're at is giving me this very interesting eye shape that I'm not hating. So yeah. And then I put a little bit of that like berry color underneath. I think that's doing something for the eye shape too. And I'm gonna put another color under there too. So just going in with another shade. I was just trying to use as many shades as I could from this palette, because when I used it before, I kind of stuck to the neutral tones because I like to see how those perform when I'm doing a review of something in comparison to the bright colors, because really people are going to use the neutrals more often than not. But then I went in and just did my contour. This is simple, all the time, normal, whatever. If I had liquid contour, I would underpaint with that as well. But then I just went in and blended everything, veiled it all over with my foundation, make everything nice and seamless. I do this all the time, and it's just the easiest, lazy girl way to blend my makeup. And then, of course, I went in with my highlight. I went in with Honeymoon from ColourPop, one of my favorites. It's a Super Shock. I don't know if they have it anymore. Mine's super old. I would never use it on anyone else, but I still love it. So I'm putting on a wig with this look, and I'm thinking the blue highlight is going to bring out the blue in the wig. I'm thinking here. But first, let's set this with my Care Bear setting spray. This stuff is great, by the way. Wet n Wild did a number with one of these. So here's the wig with it. Like, it's cute, and I think it adds to the like I like the white and pink with a little bit of blue. So I'm gonna do some like dark raspberry kind of lips with this. So I just lined my lips with Heroin from MAC. It's the closest lip liner I had to a raspberry, and I just did a very normal lining. Like I've only used like a couple times. It's called Paint Me. I don't remember. Oh, it's a Shiseido lipstick, but I got it from one of my roommates in college, and I think it's a really pretty color. Here is the look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want me to like talk more about like random TikTok drama and stuff, let me know. There's always something popping off over there, isn't there? But yeah, that's it for me, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye.